Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I am glad you're here today. And as the title said, what do you do when your stone breaks? Yeah, you could do that, which in this case I did several times. They got the picture, alright? But anyway, what do you do when your stone breaks? Now let's take a look at this stone. Okay, I'm gonna do the zoomity zoom here. Okay, this is what this piece of carnelian looked like. Okay, that is freaking gorgeous. It looks just like a ladybug. That was what it was going to be. It was going to be the ladybug stone. I had 5,000 different things pictured in my head that I could do with this stone. And I had it off the stick, and it was sitting on the desk, and I looked over, and that's what I saw, except in focus. And that's what I saw. And I grabbed it, and I went, oh my God. Okay, they got the picture. So what do you do when the best stone breaks? And it always seems to be the best stone. I mean, that stone was gorgeous. I mean, look at that. I mean, it even had almost like eyes in the head, and it just, I was ticked off. Let's put it that way. So what do you do when the stone breaks? Well, you either throw it in the ground, or you decide, yes, let's see if we can do something with this. Now, I thought perhaps, I could sort of try and make a yin-yang out of it, by readjusting both pieces. And in this case, it's like, no, that's not going to work. So I think what I'm going to do is get the blue pointy stick of destiny. Dun, dun, dun. And I'm going to take and reshape this back into sort of a ladybug shape. I might be able to save this coloration here for the head, but I don't believe so. But the only thing you can do is either throw it out, glue it back together. I mean, then gluing it's going to look like crap, because you're going to see that break in there. No matter what I do, I'm going to have that break in it, and it's going to be visible. So I'm going to take this over before I dop it and see if I can reshape this maybe into a longer marquee shape, something similar to that. All right, so let's take it to the wheel and let's get on it. It just made me sad. Sad enough that I dropped it again. Now, let's see. Now, this wheel's pretty aggressive, but okay, I'm gonna see if I can shape this. This one's pretty small. I could like redome it like that, but make a half moon shape out of it. Nah. We need to try and make something out of this catastrophe, which it was a catastrophe. Yeah, it might be better if I'd adopt it, but I probably have to undop it and redop it. I could go maybe with that shape and redo the bottom. It might make it bigger. Yeah, but that's going to make it really, really thin. really, really thin. I think I'm just gonna have to do my original fixing idea. And try and turn that into a marquee. Now I'm gonna have to take this side down. Try to level that off. And this came down, they even got a little chip over on this edge of it. You know, so it's like completely went all wonky on me. It really, honestly, it freaking hurts when a stone like this gets KO'd. I mean, that's the only way you could say it too. It got KO'd. Total catastrophe. But not all catastrophes are bad. You have to take catastrophe and make something good out of it. Same goes with life. And you're going, oh no, there he goes getting philosophical again. Well, yeah, sometimes I do. Lately, I've gotten philosophical because I'm going through a lot. And hey, you out there are the only people that I really have in my life. I appreciate you being here a lot. Alright, now we're getting down to where I'm actually going to have to adopt this, like, really soon. And you should try and get to where you can work stones, small stones without being on a dop stick, but like, I don't know if that's trying to develop your skill, your pride, or what. Okay, see what we got. We got a very little tip of black on there. A tip of black. A black of tip. And I think black of tip. Let me work this a little bit more. I think what's happening is black of tip is going to completely disappear, and I'm just going to have a little red marquee shape piece. But regardless, it's going to have to be dopped from this point forward. And unfortunately, I think I'm going to lose all that black. But it's better than losing the whole stone. So we're going to go over to this wheel. And when I come back, this is going to be on a stick. And we're going to take and make something pretty out of a tragedy. So don't go away. Okay. Alrighty, I'm going to work this entire stone over, unfortunately. Focus. Okie dokie, I'm going to have to get this edge more defined, and I'm going to bring that edge the whole way down. Well, maybe not. I was going to bring the girdle the whole way down to the bottom, but I think I'm going to put a slight girdle on there. Because, why is the water not agreeing with me today? There we go. If I leave a bigger girdle on there, I think I might be able to salvage more of that black top. Black top. That black tip. And who knows, I may end up whacking that tip off too. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, we got something going there that looks halfway decent. Okay. Alright, let's look at this stone in focus. Okay, that's not looking too terrible bad. Let me work this entire top around. You notice the stick is a little bit off center. I attached the dop stick with the glue and it like instantly stuck before I had a chance to even position it, which it normally doesn't do. I have a few seconds normally that I can position things, and this time it said, nope, I'm going to make it more aggravating for you. Because it likes to do it that way, apparently. Gotta check the angle. There. The angle of that girdle, since it's not the whole way down at the bottom. Oh, and I got another email from Mrs. Cluck. And for all you new to the channel, Mrs. Cluck used to be the sponsor of the channel until she retired. And went to see the world, basically. But she does grace us with basically what I call her exploits. That's what she's doing now that she's in retirement. We usually get an email from her once a week with a photo of what she's doing that week. And this week, yeah, she's caving in Malaysia. I thought to myself, that's actually kind of mundane for her, but you never know what a retired rubber chicken wants to do. So kudos to Mrs. Cluck for caving. Who knows, maybe she'll find a new species or something like that. With her, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, let's take a look. There's some nice color in this still. Okay, I think I can actually go and start reshaping this. Get the facets out, I should say. I've already reshaped the crap out of it. Since it's so small now, I'm not going to have to do too much to it. Take a look at it, somewhat dried off if it ever focuses. There we go. Okay, actually I think that's looking pretty good. Believe it or not, I think we need to move on to the next wheel. And the next wheel, of course, the valve is not fixed yet. Nor shall it probably ever be. Why? Well, because I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Maybe they'll make a movie about it someday. The valve that was never fixed. The unfixed valve that caused the zombie apocalypse of 2023. Let's see. Not too bad. Small stones like this doesn't take a whole lot of work to get the facets and stuff out of it. I'm trying to keep it in the camera as I check for facets, and you know what? That's not too bad. I'm trying to look down there and see if I got it shaped fairly good. That's about as good as I want to keep it. I might give it one more tickle around quick, and yep, and then hit that really fine wheel, which, wow, that was actually pretty quick to get to that one. And this one's not going to take long at all. Okay. Oh, Kick the bucket again. Okay, normally this wheel does not take long for even a larger stone, and I think it's going to take even less long for this here itty bitty tiny whiny one. And then they're light. Yeah, they're light. When they're small like this, I really have to go light with it. And this size will take off a lot more than you would expect, even with a 1200 grit wheel. And on the cerium oxide, it's even going to take less. Okie dokie. Oh wow, yeah. Take a look there. That's looking pretty good. May not be exactly perfectly the way I want it to be. When there's water droplets on it, it actually makes it look out of shape. But yeah, this is ready for cerium oxide. So, when you see me next, well, you won't see me, you'll see this. But we'll be at the desk, and we'll be done with the cerium oxide, and we'll see how it looks. Don't go away. Okie dokie. I got her. Okie dokie. When did I say that before? Ugh. Okay. I got it all recombobulated, and this is what we have now. I was able to save some of that black. It still has the semblance of the beautiful ladybug stone. And I think we can still call it ladybug stone. Got that little tiny wonkiness there on the edge, but that would be covered up with the, if we would set this, I would still be covered up with the bezel. But I got a pretty good polish, and well, there's its other half. Oh, just waiting for that thing to hit the ground and just shatter. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything with this half, even if I would try to cut it at an angle. I think we're just gonna call it at this one. And even as tiny as it is, and what problems we had with it, this stone is a win. So, if you liked the video, hit the button down there, like, subscribe, and I'll be back with more of these, hopefully not many more of how to fix a broken stone videos, but hopefully with just nice, good videos that everyone can like. And I don't think it can be picked up, but there's some nice coloration differences in there. But anyway, thanks for spending some time with me, and have a good evening.